Chapter 2, Elena and the Journey to the Tourney. Hell yeah. Once upon a time in a land far away, there was a tomboy princess called Tsarevna Elena. Sorry. Her rough and tumble ways were a constant concern to her father, Tsar Stefan. One morning he summoned her to his throne room. Your Highness, Tsarevna Elena, your father awaits you. Now, this whole chapter, people are going to be talking in kind of Eastern European accents. And the English is broken. I'm going to do the accent as best I can, but not trying to offend anybody. Just getting that out there now. There you are, Elena. I hear from old Borlia that you desire to journey for the purpose of testing your strengths, no? Oi, this cannot occur. You are a lady. In addition, you are Tsarevna of this beautiful land. I cannot permit that you venture into a world of monsters and danger, merely to challenge abilities. Remember, the goddess takes care of the one who takes care of himself. I prohibit that you set feet outside of castle. Okay, so what is the burden, Elena? You still desire to voyage the outside world? No. You listen to reasoning. This is all of what I wish. Now repose yourself to your chamber. Okay, so there you have to tell your dad that you're going to be a good little girl and do what you're told. Then he sends you to bed with no dinner, of course, asshole. And you come up here. Apparently, we've been kicking holes in the wall. Your Highness, I recuperate your walls, so please delay a while. We've been kicking holes in the wall, and so they're getting it repaired. We must be mighty strong, though, to be able to kick a hole in, like, stone wall. I requested for a wall for your chamber to be corrected. You must be cautious not to again kick or break it down. I'll make sure that I kick or break it down later. Now, if you turn the camera, you can look inside Elena's dresser there and find a feathered cap, which is much nicer of a treat than, half the fan service that you generally find looking in dressers. So now we have to waste time. We have to go around and talk to every NPC in the castle so that shitfuck will be done fixing the wall in our room. And I'm not going to read all the text. If you want to pause the video and stuff and look at it, that's cool. But it's just going to be a lot of text that I don't really feel like reading for this little time-wasting chase. Come here, little boy, Tom. Let me get that collar off, because I know you're going to start scratching just like you did in the last video. There we go. Yeah, so all the NPCs got to talk to. It's obnoxious, but it's a trope of old RPGs. Games like, I think Star Tropics is the worst example of it. That first island, you have to talk to literally everyone in order to progress anywhere. Chrono Trigger, I think, has a few places that do it too. And there's just a little bit of lag. Hopefully that's not too bad. Yeah, we nearly there. Fortunately, I'm just going to record this little segment until after we can escape the castle, so I can go sort out these lag issues separately. That's not why I'm doing it, but we're going to have a natural spot where we need to grind for gold and equipment. Because obviously, new chapter, who dis? Obviously, we're going to have to get new stuff because we don't have any stuff from where we were playing as Ragnar. Yeah, I did talk to that dude. So, shithead should be done fixing the wall in our room now. Yeah, there we go. Elena investigates the wall. The hole is boarded up with planks, which could easily be kicked down. Do you want to break the wall down? To catch a contractor, am I right? Dude can't even repair the wall correctly. Just fucking wasting money. And I need to get this camera where I can actually see. Okay, so something that will help us out up here, if you come all the way around, you can examine the area, and you can get a little bit of gold. 50 gold pieces, which is, 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 50 go Nothing too terribly bad, and it's going to help put us on our way to actually getting some stuff. But we hop out. Oh no, I don't want to be at that angle. Hop out, and we can go this way. And Boria and Kirill, who I will probably mistakenly call Christo and Bray at some point in the middle of this, because that's what their names were in the NES version. Elena, you must not to travel alone-some. If you argue to go, I insist to come in your company. I am also will go alongside, so let us be gone. Boria and Kirill joined Elena. So we have a party for this one, and it's actually a pretty balanced party. We have Elena as the sort of the fighter class from Dragon Quest III, Kirill as the cleric, and Boria as the mage, which we never showed off whenever we played that game. Let's go ahead and check out this town right here. And welcome to the armor shop. How can I serve you? What would you like to buy? I'd like 1 armor, please. No. I'm going to end up getting everyone fully equipped to the best that they can. Just because this chapter is a little bit longer, it steps up the difficulty, and there's a couple encounters that I just don't like messing with. So we have the armor shop there, we have a weapon shop here. Copper sword for Kirill would be a nice upgrade. Kirill has a club equipped right now, so we can end up giving that to Elena while we're saving up for a Divine Dagger. I think in the NES version you could get like a whip there. And there's one more thing that I want to get real quick before we call it an episode. And that's, if it's here, it may actually be in the next town. Yeah, it's in the next town. Let's go ahead and walk up there. I don't think there's anything that we can't deal with in small doses on the way. Plus, it gives me a chance to show off some of these enemies so I can cut out battles later. But you come up here and go into the mountains. Holy! That's a lot of fucking gophers. I guess we just gotta punch these guys. This actually could turn south relatively quickly. I do want to have you heal yourself. And you, I'm going to have you actually use crack. Because while these guys are only hitting for like 1 for the most part, 1 to 2, it's still enough that it's a little concerning. Okay, this is a lot more manageable. Should be able to do this in, yeah, not a problem at all. There's one more enemy that is actually a concern that appears over here. Hopefully we can get to town before he decides to pop up. Even though we've got to go through hills, and if you've been following along, you know that hills lead to a higher encounter rate. So, we go through... Nope. Just ran from that one. Okay. We have a town here. Do you guys have a weapon shop at all? No, you just have an inn. Okay, well, regardless, we want to peer down this well to find, to my knowledge, the only mini-medal outside of Chapter 5. If you guys know of any more, please let me know, because we actually are going to be utilizing mini-medals to an extent in this playthrough. Unlike the last one, where I got 10 of them and realized that I didn't have enough to get jack shit of what I wanted, there are some really good stuff, or really good things, that you can get from mini-medals in this one. So I definitely want to make sure that we're doing that. As for this, we're going to cut here to go to a grind fest and get geared up, and then this town has a few troubles. You came to fight away evil monsters, and yet it is happy, so much happy. Anastasia, daughter from the village chief, is to be sacrificed. There was planned that my son is soon to marry she. Now I am with no mood for to buy and sell. That That's not even broken English. That's just gibberish, motherfucker. It is not for me to leave my village, to leave Papa and Mama. Please do not be sad for me. Sacrifice girls, they never return. It is truth, but we not know for the fact that they die. And yet, this is catastrophe. You cannot become dinner of monster. We must run away. So, you guys can clearly see. This town's got a monster issue, it's got a sacrifice issue. We remember that shit from the last game. So, I'm gonna go grind up some gear, get us all leveled up and stuff, and we're gonna bust some baddies. See you in a second. Okay guys, we are back from our little grind session, and just go do this. Faithful servant of the god. No, I don't want to say it. Please take care, and may the goddess watch over you. Okay, which means I need to hit a trigger here somewhere. It is a long time now that we have monster living in forest to the north from our village. This monster asks for the young girls as sacrifice. If we do not turn off our phone, he attack. Anastasia is last girl in town we have. Okay, well, you're not letting me do what I want to do. Let's see. For the sake of my village, I must offer my daughter Anastasia as sacrifice. Oh, is there not someone mighty warrior that can defeat this monster? You think you are able? But you are not appearing so strong, yet I must now look the gift horse's mouth. If you are sure, you will see to a priest. He tells you what you must do. Okay, so there's our answer. There's our trigger. And yeah, I gotta get a lot better about hitting story triggers now that we're not in like super basic games. Like I could get away with it in the first game and a little bit to the second. But now that we're at where they're actually coded decently, I've got to hit my story triggers. You are thinking to defeat monster, but we have a problem. He appears only at the time of sacrifice. Ah, you say that you wish to place Anastasia as the... We're taking Anastasia's place in the sacrifice there, and he is thankful for the news. Then I shall call for sacrificial sedan with no delay. Yeah, in the original one, it's called a litter, and they tell you not to litter the litter, because litter can also mean a little box that people get carried in, and the more you know. Now, please enter box. I pray that Goddess does safely carry you. Goddess ain't gonna carry me, it's these two nerds on either side of the sedan. Of course, forgive me. So yeah, we're a sacrifice. How about that? They lead us out of town here up to the sacrificial square, because everything's got to be alliterative. And now we just wait. I'm sure this is another thing like Pizarro's pawn there, where, you know, some guy wants kids. Fucking weirdo. Oh yeah, he looks like another pawn. Foo Dog, Master Kung, and another Foo Dog. Okay, so to start off, we want to focus the Foo Dogs. I'm actually going to start putting saps on you, because I think they're going to be able to take out these, because they're nerfed from the NES version. Like in the NES version, they were a massive challenge, and I'm going to hit you with another sap. Not affected. Okay. Well. Simple enough. Elena and Kirill will attack. Boreal... I guess he's resisting crack even. But Borea, we want to have him do crack, so we can try and get some damage in on him. Fuck it. We're just all going to go all out. Misses twice. And you can tell you've probably got him in a pretty good position for killing whenever he starts casting heal. Because all he's doing is stalling out for time. Like, he's oh, he's out of MP. Poor little nerd. Enemy are defeated. Each party member receives 150 experience. Ah, Carol leveled up. Maybe Boria, too, given that much. We learned Dazzle, which is kind of a surround spell for this. Boria learn anything? Nope. Yeah, we got a Seed of Life. Again, we're going to save the seeds until end game, whenever we need to bump up our efficiencies on, or bump up our deficiencies on who our final party is. Because honestly, I don't know who we're going to be using in the end yet. And if it's, if I give seeds to someone we're not going to be using, then that's kind of a waste. I hardly believe you can defeat such monster. It is a big surprise for me. You are saving my daughter, and yet my entire village. Even item shop is again now reopened. Toporov returns to living. Our village may be poor, but I know some things of usefulness to you in item shop. You should look. I must say you again a very big thank you. Cool, where is oh, there's your item shop. I thought that was a vault, but we have a bag. We don't... The vault's gonna have a chest on it. What do you got? You have a hunter's bow? Oh, damn. This is where the better weaponry is. Okay. And everyone can equip it? Damn. Okay. So. Let's go on through the village and see what's on the other side. Because I'm pretty sure there's a town, and we may need to cut for a little more grinding. Who are you? Town of Renner. He's found by those who are traveling north to extremity of land, and subsequently east. Take care and you're going. Okay, so go north until we can't anymore, and then go east. That's simple enough. I'll get out of the mountains, Breach. Some bullfinches. One of them is asleep. I'm gonna attack the group that doesn't have the sleeping one. And I'm gonna see how... Okay, these guys don't hit too terribly hard. And Boria has enough MP that I really should be casting Crack every turn in battle with him. Here I'm not going to, just because Kirill and Elena should be able to take it out. Yeah, oh my god, look at that experience in gold. Like, we're gonna go get Boria one of those bows, so that he can, you know, matter. Poor little Boria. If we can not be having to cast Crack every turn and have him actually be able to, you know, hit something, that'd be nice. So let's go ahead and get a hunter's bow for Boria. I mean, he's still not gonna hit that great, but it's gonna be better than his fucking cypress stick. Can I help you with anything else? Nah, we good, fam. We good. I'm curious if the bow there replaced the thorn whip in effect. Because there is a thorn whip here, but nowadays whips hit entire groups of enemies. So we only had one enemy there, so I don't think we got a good enough sample size. Okay, this is Renor. Serena of Zamko is currently present here. I must quickly go to see him. Okay, that's us. Innkeeper gives beds for Sarevna and companions. Perhaps I also will give small gift on Her Highness. Okay, time to figure out what the fuck's going on, because that is us that they're claiming is here. Ah, release me! Somebody help! Stop. Come more closer and we have dead princess on our hands. Still, I do not believe princesses stay in such places. Time to go! Okay, well... Huh, we just witnessed a kidnapping! And they take her out of town. Time to go back into town and see what everyone thinks. Ah, I am not believing Sarevna is kidnapped!
This is very big surprise. Sir Revenant is took away from inn by bad people. I do not understand to what is this world coming. I mind this is for ransom money. Life of princess is very danger. Bad people try to harm she. My heart booms just to think of it. I am thinking, what does the princess do this moment? Ah, poor girl. Okay, well, that's not good. Ay, ay, ay. No, I don't want to stay in the inn right now. So Revenant is kidnapped. How terrible this news. Someone tells us what we've got to do, and I want to make sure that we're not missing a story trigger. And you may hear my dog having some puppy mirrors over there. So, if you do, I apologize. Okay. Innkeeper gives bed for Sir Revenant companions? Perhaps I also will give small gifts on Her Highness. Well, you're gonna have to find her first, because she got all kidnapped and shit. There's an item shop. Here's the priest. Priest is protecting something over there. I'm gonna go ahead and save where we're at. And would you permit me to record... Oh. Sorry about that. Yeah, in this game, anytime I go and save like that in the middle of an episode, you guys are going to be able to see how much time I actually have on the file from, like, grinding and shit. Which, it's really not too much now, considering how much episode we've done so far. Let's see, is there anyone in this house over here? Because this is where we, This town once numbered almighty armlet of transmutation among its treasures, but it causes me fights that it caused so many fights that it eventually was hidden at Southern Cave, the Vault of Ranor. I am going into like a Norse accent with some of these. Sound like I'm a Skyrim NPC. What's out this side? Oh, we motherfucker, we can just go through that house there. Zasha's brought me leather. If you are wanting back Serena, bring Ranor treasure, armlet of transmutation, to cemetery during night. Okay, so we have direction. We have no weapon shop available to us, not yet anyways. Let's see, is the item shop? Welcome to the item shop, how may I help you? Yeah, oh, you can buy armor here, actually. Yeah, we might be buying some armor. I think I'm gonna do that stupid thing where I go try and explore just so I don't have to make another cut. But they said to the south is this cave. And we have a new enemy, Carvine, Carnivine, which basically is a carnivorous vine. And it is immune to crack. We might want to buy up some medicinal herbs. Okay, Borea can at least do enough to, like, finish something off. Good. Yeah, I'm gonna run back into town here and buy some medicinal herbs, and I'll meet you right back outside here. Okay, stayed at the inn, got some medicinal herbs, got our HP all up, and now we want to come... And like I was saying, Borea, we at this point kind of just need to make sure we're casting magic with him as often as we can. Chimera Wing, we'll hang on to that for vampire bats. Ooh, spooky. Let's see if we can put them to sleep. Because they do a lot of damage here, and I'd prefer to not take a lot of damage while we're having to use two people to attack them. You'd think a fucking bat would fall asleep easier. Hopefully they don't all just attack Borea. Damn, we're taking some damage. You cast heal on Elena, and you attack. Yeah, Elena's taking a beating. That's a nice little boy. I'm glad you found your inner snore. So we're gonna be fighting a bunch of enemies similar to this through here. So we may hit a point where I think that we would be better off suited grinding up a few more levels now that things have decent experience. We'll see. But just keep in mind there may be a cut in the relatively near future. Because like here we're getting from one battle a third of the experience that we got from a boss earlier. And let's see, there are some stairs there. How do we get up to those? No, we have to go down and around. Fungools. Oh boy. We remember how much fun these things were from the last game, right? I'm sure they can try and put us to sleep. Let's put them to sleep first. Okay. That worked out well. Now we just have to deal with is asleep messages. Fungal C and Fungal E are awake. A is dead. Okay, so we wanna kill off E and D. Or C and E. Okay, well that worked out rather nicely. And since there's a lot of them, I'm sure... Oh, you're poisoned. I'm sure we have a couple antidote herbs in the bag, just from, like, opening pots and stuff. Well, that wasn't near the experience I was kind of hoping to get from that, but I'll take it. Let's see, do we have anything in the bag for that? Antidote herb. Oh, we've got 2, so we gotta be relatively careful through here. And I want to go ahead and Elena, you get a medical herb. Everyone else, you're above 30, so you're probably safe. More gold. That chest, I'm not sure what's in there. We have more new enemies. Thorny devils and a flame spirit. The flame spirit is got a pretty good evasion for physical attacks. So I'm gonna try it with a crack spell. Yeah, your best bet is to cast crack on those things. Man, Boria is weak, even with the best armor that he can equip right now. Damn. So let's work our way up around to this cave, or this staircase. That's the word I'm looking for. And fortunately, like, all the dungeons are pretty well laid out. More blinksters. You guys remember these guys. I'm going to try and put them to sleep because we don't have a stop spell or anything that we can use on them. And that crack is going to hurt if they all decide to put it on one person. I think they only have enough MP to do it once, but I don't want to test that. I don't quite remember, so yeah. We'll see in a second. Yeah, Boria's fine. We can use a medical herb if this shit hits the fan or something here in a second. I honestly don't remember if we saw these guys' palette back in, oh, well, we can heal Boria because the shit hit the fan on him. I just don't remember if we saw these guys in Chapter 1. And regardless, now that we have, like, party members and stuff, we have different tactics for taking things on. So, across chapters, I may end up showing some repeat battles just to show how we tackle them differently now. Because, obviously, in the Ragnar chapter, everything was just punch it till it dies. We got the evac spell there, which I want to make sure that we have enough MP to cast at the end. Motherfucker, get off those stairs. I want to make sure we have enough MP to cast at the end of this dungeon. What luck? Armlet of Transmutation. Well, that was simple. So, yeah, I don't want to examine the treasure chest. Let's get out of here, and then we are going to dork around until nighttime, because, like it said, meet the people in the graveyard at night with the Armlet of Transmutation. So I'm going to heal up, and then I will meet you outside of Vranar at night. See you in a sec. Okay, we are back in the village at night, and as said, we need to go take this Armlet of Transmutation to them. It seems you bring what we ask. Hurry, give it to me.
Okay. Give me the fake princess.
Now is it. Now I release Tsarevna. Go.
Well, hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us in the ass.
Thank you for my rescue, and now I have my full life of princess. Forgive me. Truthfully, I am not at all princess.
Yeah, I know, bitch. I'm the princess.
My real name is Anya. I am just traveling entertainer. I once pretend I am princess, and everybody is nicer on me. After that, it is difficult for stop to pretend. Now my friends are here, so the time has come for me to leave. I will give to you this thief's key for small token of thanks.
Well, that's nice. We have this fake princess that just gives us a thief key for saving her from monsters who probably thought she was the legendary hero.
I wish you safe travels.
I can't imagine any other reason why monsters would want an armlet of transmutation. With that, the princess imposter Anya left the town of Renar. Then came morning. Yeah, there's a lot of these then came morning moments. However, I don't want to make this like a 50-minute episode, and there's still a lot of chapter left. So I'm going to call it there for today. And we'll come back and finish up chapter 2 in the next episode. I thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope you're enjoying DQ4 as much as I am. Have a good one.